right, so if you clicked on this video, first off, welcome. If you clicked on this video, it might have been like for like 5 reasons. You're trying to gain weight. 2, you're already subscribed to me. I just upload another video every week. 3, it can be just that you saw the video and you were like, oh, I might, I'm not trying to gain weight, but it seems like an entertaining video. 4, you hit a plateau and you're just thinking, what foods can I get to exceed my calorie intake? 5, you're trying to change up the foods you eat because maybe what you're eating is getting kind of boring, and that's what happens on a bulk. That's what happens on your diet, or even on a cut. You always it's a good thing to change it. It's a good thing to change what you're eating. So let's get into it. Let me get comfortable. You should get comfortable too. So I'm gonna go over the things that have helped me a lot to gain weight in this particular bulk. I have tried things from eating a bunch of oatmeal to eating a bunch of protein to eating a bunch of carbs to eating them all at the same time, and I've gone from 155 pounds to 180 pounds within about half a year. Obviously, if you're not natural, this is gonna be super low numbers for you, but me, the only supplement I take is protein powder. I don't take creatine, I don't take beta-alanine. I don't even take pre-workout, to be honest with you. I've only taken Reign. I took C4 when I was like 14. That was one time. I promise you, I've never taken any other pre-workout other than an energy drink. So, you're trying to gain weight. The number one thing I would suggest to know exactly how many calories you're eating. I know that sounds like boring, but dude, you might be thinking you're eating a ton of calories, but you're not. All right. I used to think the book before this one, I used to think, oh, I'm eating so many calories. Why am I not gaining weight? I was at 174 pounds and I didn't know what was going on. Until I went on a cut, I started tracking my calories, and then when I went on this bulk, I kept on tracking my calories and I realized I did not eat a lot in the last bulk. And now that I'm tracking my calories, I can see actually how much I had to suffer to get in order to get past to the next level where I wanted to be. Obviously, keep in mind when you're on a bulk, you're not gonna see a lot of abs anymore, unless if you go on a super clean bulk, chicken, rice, all these things that you would maybe even need on a cut, right? If you're me and you're anxious to gain weight, carbs, it's gonna be a lot of carbs, to be honest with you, because protein, it's going to be hard for you to find protein that is high on calories. Okay, so number one thing is tracking your calories. It doesn't even have to be for that long. You don't have to do it for your whole entire bulk if you're going to do it for like a year. I'm doing my bulk for a year, right? But I'm not at this point, I'm not tracking it anymore because I already know around how much food I have to eat in order to get to a certain calorie point. I can estimate now if I ate 3,000 calories today, if I ate 2,000, if I ate 4,000, or if I maybe even got to the 5,000 mark. But I've practiced to know how to calculate how much I'm eating, how to know when, all right, I need to eat more because I barely ate today in calories wise. Number 2 is consistency. You don't want to, when you're on a bulk, even if you're on a cut, you don't want to eat 4,000 calories or 3,000 or 2,000. You don't want to eat that for 3 days, then the next days you eat like 500, 1,500 calories. Because you're basically on a bulk, then cut, on a bulk, then cut, on a bulk, then cut. If you're actually moving around, you're using a lot of calories. If you're walking place to place, if you're at work, if you're at the gym, if you're just doing other stuff, helping out a friend, you're using calories while you're moving. So you need to keep a consistent mark. Right now, I'm at 4,200 to 4,500 calories a day. And that's only to pass the 180 mark. Because right now I'm 180 pounds. Sometimes I wake up at 182, 181, and sometimes at 179. Why? Because I didn't eat as much the day before than what I usually should eat. And number 3 is don't unmotivate yourself. Reaching a plateau is normal. reaching a plateau, it happen if you're natural, if you're not natural. If you're not natural, the possibility of hitting a plateau is the same thing, is the same as if you were natural, because you still have to eat. You have to eat a ton. Obviously, maybe not as much as if you were natural, but you still have to eat a ton. You see all these big guys, Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, Big Ramy, Andrew Jack. If you see what they're eating, a normal person can't eat that much. So they know, number one, how much calories they're eating. So they make sure if they're eating enough calories to gain weight, number one. They're making sure they're consistent with their meals. Not missing meals is very important. I miss them sometimes, and I wish I wouldn't, because that little one meal is gonna make the difference between if you gain weight or if you don't gain weight. And they also do number three. They know when they hit a plateau. They say, oh, I hit a plateau, I gotta eat more. That's as simple as it can get. Number four, shakes. Shakes have helped me tremendous amount. Okay. Now, it is very important what you put in the shakes, because I'm not gonna, grilled chicken first. No, I wouldn't do that. It's just not my style. The shakes I make are already disgusting enough. I don't want to put any chicken in it. I'm gonna give you guys a secret shake formula. You're gonna get 1,000 calories done in less than 10 minutes. Although keep in mind, you should ease into it. If I say 250 grams of such, try maybe 100 grams. Try maybe 50 grams. Because I'm already experienced, I've done this multiple times. And I remember when I first came off the cut, I made the mistake of eating a lot. And I messed up my stomach real bad, and it took me a whole day of no moving just to get better. So ease into it, okay? 250 ounces of heavy whipped cream. Heavy whipped cream, a lot of carbs, but calories are super high, all right? Number two, around 100 to 150 grams of protein. That's where you get the protein, and that's where you get the muscle recovery. The whipped cream would help you gain weight. The protein powder would help your muscle recovery. And the last thing I add is milk. Milk makes it thinner, it makes it easier to get down. When you get to the point where I'm at, where it's 4,000 plus calories a day, you're probably gonna have to drink 2 of these a day. Number 5, weighing yourself. All these steps wouldn't matter if you don't know if they're working or not. If you don't know if you're improving. If you're not improving, you just need to increase every part. You need to increase your consistency, the foods you eat, training. Because if you weigh yourself at 150 pounds this week, and next week, and you do all these steps I told you, and next week you're still at 150 pounds, but you don't even check your weight, how are you gonna know if you need to increase anything? You're just gonna be, oh, I'm doing so good, I'm eating a lot, and I'm training hard, and it's all working. What? No. You need to know if you're improving or not. You could maybe even be going down in weight. So weigh yourself if you can every day, every morning. I try to weigh myself every morning. If my weight isn't moving, I know I need to eat more and I need to train more. Yeah, those are my 5 steps to, gaining weight, and 5 tips when on a bulk. Like I said, track your food, be consistent, stay motivated, keep grinding, drink your shakes, eat all your meals, and track your progress. Right? Yeah, guys. All right. This is my 5 tips as to what to do on a bulk. Obviously, if you guys want more detail or more tips, let me know. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Obviously, subscribe, hit the like button. Yeah, guys. I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Comment down below if you guys liked the video today, or if you found it helpful, or if there's any things that I didn't say that you found very helpful in your book.